Anthony's supposed to be coming. Susan's supposed to be coming.
I was very lazy at that time.
One more person to show up. Susan or Anthony. Susan is on this committee. That's how I do. Yes, 5 minutes away. Okay, great.
Is Susan on SLA both?
No,
SLAs? Just
one, just one.
Nice.
So we'll be about 5 minutes.
I got it.
I know.
How you doing?
I'm well. How are you?
See you at the SLA tomorrow.
Yeah, had a good time, right? And I'm so confused because we did SLA 2
Yes,
before
SLA
SLA
1.
1. That's,
Okay.
I figured it was better to
No,
stick
that
with
was
the
a
right
good
days and a
idea.
week than and just switch up the order.
Important, yeah.
I'm gonna just text Anthony and see. They didn't.
You have to be in the way.
Rocio was video. Who else?
It's smaller, but at least it's not here.
In person?
No.
She owns one on traffic and transportation. She's.
Oh,
on
quality of life. Oh, and
Yeah.
traffic and transportation. didn't have
Yeah.
that. Good quality of life.
We had people, I've done that.
People got
We
shut
had
up.
people, committee members on.
Have a seat at Cape here.
No.
Yeah, you have to, you have to be there.
Bodies.
You need body. Is it working?
Seems to be.
Great, because
The only thing is that the owl, the owl takes a panorama view, and the only people who are in focus is the speaker right now, because we're different distances away.
oh,
from
and
it.
it
So right now
it
it's-
goes around.
So right now, there's 3 panels, me, you,
Right, right.
and Fuzz. But you can hear everything. Well, I'm
Right,
gonna make
that's-
sure,
yeah.
but
Oh, yeah, here.
Seems like you're working.
I think so, thank you.
Great. Well.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Can we all thank Wayne for this
Yes.
beautiful room?
Thank you, Wayne.
Very good, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Enjoy.
Well. So, okay. I have an order. I guess I'll just, if anybody is here from the public on the Zhang doing business as Enki Amakasi, 552 LaGuardia Place. They laid over today, so we won't be hearing them. And is anybody here, Babak Karami, 29 Kenmare Street? Yes.
Not only, but yes. Not here.
Huh?
She's asking for the, applicant.
I'm just asking to see if those if he's. So, okay, so I'll call him again later, but not here. And I'm gonna be going out of order. Sorry, you might want to stay, leave and come back.
Really? It's our second appearance.
I know. Let's switch it. I mean, I guess I could start with the one that I'm here. And I can start with protocol. Okay, I'll get started, at least. Welcome to Community Board 2's SLA 1 meeting for July 2023. I'm Donna Raftery, Chair of the SLA Committee. With me also on the committee, I have Dr. Shirley Smith and Lois Rakoff. Board member Brian Pape, who's on the other SLA committee, is in attendance, and then we have some other committee members that will be joining us. So I'll introduce them when they arrive. Okay, way. So if we're gonna call up the applicants, when we call your name, come up to either side and present your application. The committee will then go through and ask any questions. After the committee is done with any questions, we will go to the public. If you want to speak on an item, please fill out a speaker's card and bring it up to the front here. If you haven't filled one out and you want to speak on an item, when I go to the public, just raise your hand and come on up front and introduce yourself and speak on the item. And I'm going to ask, when the public is speaking, there's no back and forth between the public and applicants. Please, everybody, be respectful to each other and courteous. From the public, before you speak, please say your name so that everybody knows who it is. And I don't think we have a ton of people here from the public to speak tonight, but if you're going to say the same thing as someone else, just sort of say that you are going to say the same thing and we can then move on. Then we'll go back to the applicant for anything they want to address on any of the issues or concerns that may have been raised. And that's it. There are printouts of the agenda in the back. There are speakers cards in the back. I will be taking things out of order. And we're not going to be hearing Piacer at 352 Broome Street. We heard that one in August 2021. It was an upgrade from a restaurant wine to an on-premise. And the board unanimously recommended approval of that. We have signed stipulations. They re-signed this same stipulations before this meeting, affirmed that none of the principles have changed. There's no change in the method of operation. And that's it on that one. So we won't be hearing that one tonight. And now I'm just gonna give it another minute or two, so we have one more committee member here so that we have a quorum, and then we'll get started. I have two committee members that are almost here, so. Appreciate your patience.
Excuse me, Donna,
Yeah,
while we have a lull, if we could, instead of having the applicants flank us, if they could use the center aisle, that might help the owl in terms of making the recording.
okay. So you want them to just stand in the center?
That would be better if you don't mind.
Okay,
Thank you.
it's fine. I think they have room to do that. I guess what we could do is remove two chairs, right?
We'll daylight the corner.
Okay. Perfect. I feel bad for either Susan or Anthony, whichever one's up there. Okay. Yeah, see, this is a long. Where are you going? You're on
Where am I?
Yeah, I mean, you're on MacDougal Street. Is that where?
On one time, so we kind of watched her and we tried.
This class.
That's what,
To get here.
30 minutes, slowly,
Okay.
32 minutes.
Anthony's probably the furthest away.
Yeah, he is.
But isn't he in Japan?
No, he's on his way
Came back?
here.
Oh, he came back. He was in Japan.
Okay,
Yes, you are.
he's on his way. So,
Yeah, he's the furthest.
yeah. It's like, so we're just about as far west as we can get.
Maybe he has a son.
For me. It's even-
Yeah. I like going to different places and not.
Yeah, no, it's good to see the other parts of the, well, always usually, well, I've been on this committee because it's an area I don't know as well, that's my area. And then I usually go on to see where the applications are, so it gets me asked about new things. Always good. Okay, so one is down, this is down. Put that in the way. I walked it well. In this heat?
Yeah.
And it's okay.
Just a little high and exhausted, but.
Yeah, it's hot.
I'm good.
Not as,
I'm hoping, March, I hope that we can get anything what's happening with the church, any ideas yet about that?
We are, I actually walked over there and introduced myself.
Okay,
They are happy to have us back. So I will, I think Donna also had an interest in going
yeah, I
to
think
the
there are a
church.
few people.
So maybe we'll do
Do that.
one, August, we'll have one here and one there.
why don't we
Okay,
have two there?
Why don't we have
I
two
roll out
there?
of bed and just.
can we do that?
I had,
And Lois too.
Or how'd you-
I'm gonna stop recording for a
Yeah.
minute.
Yeah, it's not.
Okay, give me one second, just give me 1 second.
This is just a record for later. Nobody's gonna join us by Zoom. This is an.
Yeah,
in-person
no, it's
meeting.
an in-person meeting. Here's a sign-in sheet, for both of you. Okay,
If
so,
you Need Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
There's Wi-Fi that's in the mouth from the, just the overhead.
Yeah,
If you need
Northwell.
Wi-Fi, I have a hotspot right here.
it's Northwell Gap. Okay. here's my password.
Anthony, do you want a tablet?
You need a password?
Oh, wow.
No, okay.
Okay.
Okay. So the first application, Anthony Wong on the committee, Susan Wittenberg on the committee. So the first application is going to be Capacera Coffee LLC, doing business as Capacera, 261, 267 Canal Street. So. Yep,
Thank you.
Four copies.
I think I have to send her, maybe 5, is that right?
yeah, I don't,
Close fine.
Yeah.
And
yeah, it's fine, but yeah, I
I'm
don't.
sorry.
I don't need.
Okay,
Fine, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay.
Is this here?
Yep,
Okay.
yep,
Sure.
perfect, no,
Okay.
that's fine, go ahead.
thank you.
So I'm Melda Francisco, this is Joey, and we are from Cabecera Cafe. We are originally located at the Lower East Side on Allen Street. We've been there for over 5 years, and we just started at Canal Street Market last year, June. So this is actually our anniversary. 1 year now in Canal Street. And being in there for a year, we feel like it might be because we're doing in the Filipino Japanese fusion menu. So we feel like a lot of our customers is looking for beer when it comes to the ramen. So we proposed to the landlord if we can apply for beer and wine. So that's why we are here. So the market is open from 11 to 8 right now. Probably you'll see an application, it says there up to 12 because well, it's a majority decision for all the vendors, but there is a wording put on into extended the hours. As probably the market will get busy, but right now we are until like 8 o'clock in the evening. So there are like 8 vendors inside the market. So we are the one who is more likely to apply because of our offerings in the market.
And everybody sits in here, that
Yes.
common
The
seating area for
common seating area.
all of the different places. So they come up to you, they get their food, they get their beer or the wine, and then they carry it.
And then the
Over
current price
there.
is- yeah.
Correct.
So you, yeah, so the tables and chairs aren't your tables and chairs, are everybody's tables and chairs.
Correct.
Correct.
Okay, got it. And you don't have your own music?
No,
It's the-
that's the
Yeah.
market.
Yeah.
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 It's the iPad.
Okay, I think that, I don't have, does anybody from the committee have any questions? for me?
I know the market well.
Oh,
I'm happy to see you.
Well.
I just couldn't remember, do most people have beer and wine already, or this is all new?
Yeah,
None.
No.
none of
No,
them,
no one had, oh, I didn't realize. that. I was
Yeah.
just,
So that's why we're very excited for them.
yeah. Okay.
Great.
Just one question
Yes.
on the statement here, I see DJ.
No, it's a iPad music.
It's the
There's no
iPad,
live
yeah.
music.
there's no live.
There's DJ.
That's on us. That's a mistake on us.
Okay,
then,
good.
On the
Because it
print, on the
doesn't, on the
printout, it says
printout, it
iPod
doesn't, on the,
and
yeah,
quiet background.
yeah,
Okay.
okay, I think
All
that
right,
does.
very nice.
Oh, thank you so
Thank you
much.
so
Thank
much.
you.
Great.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Okay, the second application will be Italia Like Locals at 171 Canal Street. That's a catering.
Everybody, good evening.
Hi.
So thank you for seeing us today. Have another meeting with four. Does anybody need a copy, Avis, of
Yeah.
the four? Anybody else? Hi, everybody. Good evening. My name is Anthony Carabao. I'm the representative for this establishment, Italia Like Locals. This is Samuel Akiba.
Hello.
He's the owner and operator. This is an event space at 171 Canal on the 3rd floor. It's centered around cooking classes to cook Italian food. He's been there since early 2021. Very wine centric. All of the people want to have wine with their pasta, obviously. So hence we're here tonight.
Sorry, we can't hear them. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. See, that's the thing, Mark, when they're talking this way, you know what? I think,
So how do you want to put them over here?
yeah, either side, I don't,
Yeah, that's fine.
yeah,
That-
because,
that's-
because the
Keep going,
people.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I'll briefly reiterate, people did not hear. This is a event space centered around cooking classes,
Mhm.
Italian cooking class, pasta. Sam has been operating since early 2021. It's at 171 Canal Street on the 3rd floor. That's between Elizabeth and Mott. It is a tremendous demand to have a glass of wine with your pasta, obviously. So this is why we're here tonight to seek a catering wine license essentially, which is not open to the public, it's just for events.
Okay, so, the first question is, I don't see, well, I do see a certificate of occupancy that says that that floor is a one-family apartment.
So it says club. If you look at the C of O, it says first floor ground. It's an odd C of O. And then both 3rd floors, it's a double building, 171 and 173. They're classified as a club. So that's his classification.
But you say he's on the 3rd floor.
He's on the 3rd floor, but if you see the C of O, it's odd. It says ground on the ground. See, it says cellar, but then it describes it as on ground.
Okay,
You see that from time to time with older C of Os.
okay,
So there was an event space there prior to him. His landlord actually operated it without a license, so it's a commercial building. It's all commercial.
Right.
There's no residence. in it.
and so you're operating under a different name now, or you,
No, he's, I
Or
mean,
you're
it's
gonna-
Italia like Locals Inc. He's been there since the pandemic. He's toughed it out since early 2021.
So it's not called Evento?
So, yeah, it's a Venco Italia. like,
That's the
so we-
DBA.
Yeah, it's the DBA.
Is Evento?
Yes.
Right, okay, so that's, so here it says the DBA is the same.
Oh.
It's not the same, it's really Evento.
Okay, yeah, sorry about that.
Okay, and, all right, so I think that's that. It says DJ, do you have DJs?
So it's really, he rarely has a DJ, but if somebody has an event and wants it, he will have it, but his cooking classes do not have DJs. They don't have music typically, but he just put it on the application in case he has an event and somebody wants to bring a DJ.
Okay, so then explain the events to me because I thought this was just cooking classes.
So they're centered around cooking classes now. Once he has this license, he can expand, but he doesn't have any intention to expand. I mean, he doesn't cook, I mean, he doesn't need the DJ if you guys have an issue with it. But he just wanted to have it in the event. Somebody wanted to have a cooking class, meld it into an event, and they wanted to bring their own DJ.
So I think what this is leading me to ask is just to get better clarification on once you get the license, how will you be right now, you're just strictly cooking classes.
Yeah, we do cooking classes, private cooking classes.
That you put like a schedule up or something like that and people,
So we have, they're mostly like booked for private groups, so like, someone will, request a specific date and then say, hey, we want to do a cooking class on August, 15th, and we book them to come and do it within their group, which is why Anthony was saying, it's not open to the public, we book the
Right.
classes.
So they're all people who come to you. You don't organize the class.
Correct,
You're like the place where they go.
yes,
It's a private event. You have to be.
Right.
but you don't organize the class.
when you say, yes, I guess we
So you
execute.
don't run